Hello. No matter how you found this video, thank you for clicking. This video contains my summary of learning, and during this time, I'm going to do exactly that. Show you what I've learned and experienced during this semester in EdTech 400. But before I start, I want you to remember this lady. Her name is Sherry Turkle. She is a Harvard graduate, professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, with a BA in Social Studies and a PhD, but also an author. And she has made a huge impact on me because of what she said during a TED Talk.
And I've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people, young and old, about their plugged-in lives. And what I've found is that our little devices, those little devices in our pockets, are so psychologically powerful that they don't only change what we do, they change who we are.
And this small portion of her TED Talk really spoke to me. I kept asking myself if the change caused by our new technologies was such a bad thing. Keep this in mind. I'm going to move on to my learning in the EdTech 400 class. This class was about connecting to other educators and resources using technology, while also learning about digital literacy and strengthening our digital identity using many different tools. These tools mainly being the Slack community, Twitter, and through our blogs. We were able to create mini lessons based in an area of educational technology to teach any preferred subject in relating to digital citizenship and literacy. These lessons range from discovering the art inside the Lascaux Cave using a virtual tour, to exploring our galaxy and learning about the stars and the constellations in it. This semester, I was given the chance to mentor 3 students from EdTech 300. This semester, Todd challenged himself to Mario speedrunning within time constraints, then becoming the best. Courtney challenged herself with some yoga. And Heather wanted to incorporate yoga into her busy life. We were given the task to debate on topics that seem to be becoming more and more important as we age and evolve as a society, and with that, our digital world evolves with us. Plus, everyone has an opinion one way or another, and the majority of people like to express that opinion. We had many topics to debate on, from cell phone regulations to using technology as a social justice tool. During our discussions in class, one main point kept popping up in my mind. This, especially when we were on the topic of teachers teaching information that cannot be Googled. This main point was that no matter what technology our students have access to, or are able to use for both personal and learning use, us as educators have an obligation to teach our students how to critically think. It isn't enough to tell them what is right and wrong, so we have to teach our students how to decipher that for themselves. It isn't practical for teachers and administrators to constantly be monitoring their students, so teaching them instead will benefit all in the end. With the rise in fake news in the past year or so, the skill to critically think for themselves creates a more sufficient society, with actual human beings capable to see through the act and step towards social justice. As we continue on in time, new technological advances will continue to shape our society and who we are as individuals. But as long as you can keep control over your digital identity and rely on your critical thinking skills, having our technology change us will only be for the better. So now I want to touch back on this woman, on what she said, that our technology not only changes what we do, but who we are. And I hope by now you can see that changing with the times is a great thing that allows us to do almost anything. But everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I would love to debate this, but at a later date. So I'm going to close this out with a quote by Albert Einstein. "Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think." And thank you so much for watching.